Okay, I am back, and that was a delicious lunch. If you're wondering what I had for lunch, I had some Asian food. It was like a bowl of vermicelli with spring rolls in it, and it was delicious. It was leftovers from a restaurant that I went to last night. It was really good. Like, I think that's actually my favorite restaurant, and oh, it was so good. And I actually got a couple questions on Twitter while I was gone, so that's fabulous too. It's only 2 questions, so I might have to add some of my own in, but don't tell anyone. So anyway, yeah, that was a delicious meal. I don't think anything really happened in the overworld because I'm just sitting in the basement doing nothing except playing video games and talking to a microphone that doesn't talk back. So I don't know, nothing really happened, but that was a delicious meal, and my voice feels better now, so I think I'm ready for another hour of commentating madness on Gran Turismo 5. I was actually thinking of just ending it here, because I was like, is this worth it? Another hour? My audience doesn't even watch Gran Turismo. You know what? It's 8 videos, and these days, like, school's getting close, I might need some help with videos. I'm trying not to just chuck on random garbage, but I'm gonna actually try and put some decent effort into this kind of Gran Turismo series. So I don't know. I hope you enjoy Gran Turismo. I'm almost certain you will after this series of videos. We just did an hour of gaming time, so that is fabulous in game. And the first question that I can see on Twitter, I'm not looking at it right now, but I took a look before. Why don't you do vlogs? And guess who sent me that? The dude himself, who never does vlogs or vlogs. Super Will. So, Super Will, buddy. I don't know, quite a few reasons. Probably because I look like a tool. And, I don't know. I don't really like hanging out on camera. Like, it's more fun commentating for me, because my channel's based around gaming, so I don't know, it kind of seems like I just enjoy uploading videos of me gaming more. And not me just talking to a camera and be like, yep, here's an update to my channel. I changed the video description, so go check out my channel and get me like 6,000 views while you're at it. And here's a really important video because I just changed the description on a video where I went to the supermarket or something. So I kind of see vlogs as kind of pointless in my opinion. And I don't even have a camera, so that's probably your best reason right there. But I kind of thought of doing kind of a vlog or whatever, because I'm planning on getting a car decently soon. Decently soon? What am I talking about? That's really weird. But anyway, I'm probably getting a car in a year or so. So if I can get one of those GoPros or 2 GoPros and then I can stick it on the dashboard, because every Friday night where I live you can go and race cars. Like, you just take your car there and you can race other cars around, and just like a straight line like this, and it's like a quarter mile or whatever. And then I was like, oh, wouldn't it be sweet if I recorded myself racing a car? And so I don't know, that'd be kind of a cool idea, I think, but if I can find some GoPros, because they're like $150 each or $200 each, like that's a huge investment, at least for me, so I'll have to think on that for a bit. But that's kind of your reason there, Super Will, is why I don't do vlogs. I don't know, I'm not that extremely comfortable on camera, but yeah. Excuse me. But the other question he asked that I can see on Twitter, well, that I saw, maybe he'll send me some more, is that, what was my first-person shooter game? My first-person shooter game. First. Okay. My first was, let's see. Well, right now, there's Modern Warfare 3, so if we backtrack to Black Ops and backtrack to Modern Warfare 2 and backtrack to Call of Duty 4, what's earlier than that? Well, I played Battlefield 1940. Well, I got Battlefield 3 and then backtracked to 1943. Not 1942, don't worry. This is Battlefield 1943 on the PlayStation Store with 3 maps for like $15. It's the most fun you'll ever have on Battlefield. And legit, that game is a ton of fun, so not Battlefield 1943. But I might have been Battlefield Bad Company. That game was a beauty. And I sold that game actually, so I think that was my actual first-person shooter game. But I sold it back to the game store like a few years later, so I exchanged it or whatever. Because I don't really play it, so what's the point of having it lie around when I could get a different game that I'd actually play? Like, even saying that, right now I have like 25 PlayStation games, so it's like, why do I have this many? It's like, okay, I might play it like once every month or so, but honestly, why do I have it? So, I don't know, I've thinned my collection a bit, and I got rid of my PS2 and like 30 games with that, so that really cleaned up space, and I guess it's kind of a reminder of myself that I should clean my room today. So, you don't care, but yeah, I should do that today, because it's kind of a mess, but, that sounded awkward, But anyway, I think that was my first person shooter game, first person shooter game ever. And that was oodles of fun, like honestly, the tanks and stuff, and there were helicopters, and oh, that game was so much fun. But Battlefield 3, I don't know, it's kind of like a revamped version of it, with jets, because I love flying jets in Battlefield, even though the jets are screwed, like, quite honestly, they're the most screwed up things ever. And, at least in Battlefield 3, because you get this dinky little machine gun, so that's your only weapon to start out with, and then, you gotta get like 14, you gotta shoot down 14 other jets. It's like, how the hell are you gonna shoot down 14 jets with a flipping little tiny machine gun that's smaller than your normal average gun that you hold and walk around with? Like, honestly, that was a good planning there, Battlefield devs. So, I don't know, it's fun flying the jets around. It's just like, and then you go up and down, you put your afterburner on. I don't know, I just have fun doing that, but shooting other planes down and stuff, like, oh, I got so close one time. And then I died and I lost him. I was like, what the heck? Because I lost him then. It turns out he went behind me and killed me, because he had an upgraded one with some missiles that shot my jet, and then I died, and so I actually spent like 4 hours in a jet, and I only shot one other jet down, so I think they should go back to the designing room for that, or the drawing board on that idea. Because in Battlefield 1943, man, that game is the stud, honestly. Because, you get these jets, well, they're like planes, I guess, but they're those little bomber planes, kind of, and it's like a dinky little bomber plane with, like, I think it just has the one propeller on the very front, on the nose of the plane. And then everybody gets a little machine gun in it, and everybody gets to drop some bombs with it, too. So, I don't know, I think Battlefield 1943 is just, like, the best game ever. Just kidding. But I think the balance with the jets and stuff is better than, Battlefield 3. So, that's another thing I can talk about, is I honestly do not like how they've set it up for Battlefield 3, where you have to use things to unlock it. I like that's kind of like Call of Duty, but seriously, in all seriousness, the jets are impossible to level up. Do not try if you have Battlefield 3 and you suck at jets. Like, in my opinion, I'm good at flying jets. Like, after a few hours, I could fly a jet pretty well. I could do, like, loop-de-loops and evade missiles and stuff without using flares, so I don't know, I think I'm pretty good with the, just flying around with a jet, but destroying other jets is, for me, like, impossible. So, I don't know, I just like flying around and then dive bombing the objective and not killing anyone, but just with your machine gun. It's a lot of fun. I think I should just make a montage of me flying around in a jet for 20 minutes. Like, that would be quality. Do you know how many views that would get? Probably like 30. That'd be so awesome. But I don't think I will. But I like it in Black Ops where you buy what you want. Like, that kind of seems to make more sense. But in Modern Warfare 2, it seems you get more variety, and it's easier to level things up than in Battlefield. Like, way easier. It seems you get more variety with your upgrades, because you just keep using the gun. You get like 30 upgrades for it. Not 30, maybe like 10 or 15. 10, 12, 15, something like that. And then you can pick to put whatever you want on it. But Battlefield 3, it seems way harder to get these things, and they aren't as great at first, so it's kind of disappointing. But yeah. Oh man, my voice is on